Hi, Mom Love here for Math 5. Today we have rounding decimal numbers to the nearest thousands. So for the short review, let's have this table. Let's say we have the decimal number 0.6. In fraction, we will write it as 6 over 10. And we will read it as 6 tenths. Next, 0.12. In fractions, that is 12 over 100, and we will read it as 12 hundredths. Okay, how did it happen? So, the rule in decimal numbers, the decimal point will hold the ones place. Okay, how did we know that a number is a decimal number? There is a decimal point. Tuldok. Okay, 0.6 is an example of a decimal number. Dahil meron siyang decimal point. Alright? So again, according to the rule, the decimal point should hold the ones place. The next or the following digit, number 6, would be the tenths. So if we would write it in words, that would be 0, and then the period or the decimal point will be read as and 0 and 6 tenths. However, when we read a number, we don't have to say the word 0. It is understood that we don't have to read the word 0. So this would be 6 tenths. Alright? In fraction, it would be 6 over 10. So 6 is a whole number. Now, given that there's a denominator of 10, that would mean 2 movements. So 1, 2. 2 movements of the decimal point. From the right, dalawang talon, 1, and then 2. So meaning, yung decimal point natin ay nasa gitna. 0.6 or will be read as 6 tenths. Alright? Next, another example is 0.12. The decimal point holds the ones place. So this would be ones, tenths, and then hundreds. So if we will write it in words, that would be 12 hundredths or 0 and 12 hundredths. But then it is understood we don't have to pronounce a 0. 12 hundredths, and in fraction, 12 over 100. In rounding decimal numbers to the nearest thousands, let's say we have the number 8 2 or 8.2173. Okay, thousands. So meaning we have to identify first the digit in a thousands place. So again, kapag decimal point, may nakita kang tuldok, that would be our ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So meaning, 7 is in the thousands place. Okay? Ito yung ating ira-round off. According to the rule, ang magsasabi sa mangyayari sa ating number na ira-round off would be the neighbor or yung kanyang kapitbahay or yung kanyang katabing number sa kanan. Okay? Ano yon? Si number 3. Okay? So according to the rule, kapag ang katabi or kapitbahay ay 5 pataas, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we will add plus 1. Okay? But if 4 pababa hanggang kay 0, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, that means the number is as is. Okay? We will not change. We will stay the number as is. Okay? So, given that ang katabi niyang kapitbahay sa kanan ay si 3 at ang 3 ay mababa, ibig sabihin we will remain as is. So, the rounding number for 8.2173 would be 8.2173. 217. Okay? Tatanggalin na natin si number 3 because nga nag-round off tayo in the thousandths place, kaya si 7 lang ang ating inayos. Okay. 8 and 217 thousandths. Okay. Another example, we have 48.0192. If we will round this in the nearest thousands, we have to identify first what number is in the thousandths place. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So meaning, ang ating gagalawin or papansinin ay si 9. Sa kanya tayo magpo-focus. Sinong magsasabi kung anong mangyayari sa kanya? Yung kanyang kapitbahay sa kanan, which is the number 2. According to the rule, if 5 pataas, we will add 1. 4 pababa as is. Okay, since 2 is a low number, that means the number would remain as is. 48 and 19 thousandths. Okay, walang nangyari, walang nagalaw, walang nagbago since yung kanyang katabi ay mababang number. How about we have 16.9757 in the thousands place. So again, identify the number in the thousands place. Ones, tens, hundred, thousands. So si 5 yung ating ira-round off. Sinong magsasabi? Yung kanyang kapitbahay, which is si number 7. And according to the rule, pag mas mataas kay 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we will add 1. Kanino? Sa kapitbahay or dun sa rounding number? Doon po sa ating rounding number. Kasi nga we are rounding off. Ginagawa nating buo. Okay, so that would be 16.97. 5 plus 1. The answer is 6. So the final answer would be 16.976. That's just how simple rounding decimal numbers to the nearest thousand. It goes the same with the rest of the place value from ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, etc. and so on and so forth. Okay, the rule is identify first the number na ira-round off, and then second, identify the neighbor or the neighboring number or yung kanyang kapitbahay because that would indicate kung anong gagawin nating action for the rounding number. That's it for today and goodbye class!